This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you so much for joining me today as we take 5 minutes just to pause and to ponder and to praise our great and mighty God. He is worthy of all the glory. And so we are thankful this day. I want us to look at a very familiar passage. I'm going to read from the New Living Translation. In Philippians 4 and 8, you already know where I am. It says, "And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing, fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about these things that are excellent and worthy of praise." I just need to say it one more time. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing, fix your thoughts. Fix them on what is true. Fix them on what is honorable. Fix them on what is right. Fix them on what is pure. Fix them on what is lovely. Fix them on what is admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. This one verse, it confronts, it convicts. If we allow it to, it will convert us. It is something that can change, has the impact on how we feel, and it has the impact of what we not just feel, but our actions. Thinking. I just wanted to talk about how important it is. And in these 5 at 5s, we've talked about this before, setting our mind. It is so important that we think about what we are thinking about. Our thinking impacts our feelings, and our thinking impacts our actions, and our feelings and our actions are connected. It's like this triangle. If you look at it, at the top we have our thoughts, and you go here, you've got feelings. You go here, you've got actions, and here at the bottom of the triangle, they connect as well. So when you notice yourself feeling sad, I just want to ask you to think about what you're thinking about. When you notice yourself maybe wanting to isolate, wanting to withdraw from being around people, I want you to consider what you're feeling and then think about what that's about. Think about what you're thinking about. Oftentimes, we become anxious, and we can feel it in our body. I'm anxious. My stomach, I might have butterflies. I don't know, my stomach might be upset. All kinds of things that can indicate anxiety. So then we need to think about, why am I feeling this way? And sometimes what we find is that what we're thinking about is, I just walked in and, no one spoke to me. They don't like me. They talk about me. But you know what? How do you know that? That's considered a cognitive distortion. You know what you're trying to do? You're trying to mind read. And then it's really a boundary issue because you're crossing into someone else's thoughts when you've got to focus on, I don't know about you, but I can't even consider what other people are thinking about because I need to consider what I'm thinking about. You will feel it in your body. And so then the Bible, God's word tells us what to think about. I believe that if we fix our thoughts on what is true, if we fix our thoughts on what's honorable, if we fix our thoughts on what is right and what is pure and lovely and admirable, I guarantee that the feeling that you have will be one of peace. I guarantee that the feeling of what you have will be one of joy. I guarantee that the feeling you have will be one of rest. And then the actions that will come from that feeling, you will overflow with love. And that is what we are to do. So today, if you would just take some time, notice it. Notice if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling, sad, if you're feeling angry. I want you to consider what you're thinking about. Because our thoughts are almost they're like the engine. The thoughts that and then here come the feelings and here come the actions. I pray that you'll meditate on this. This is something that all of us need to consider and challenge and confront so that our thought life will be one that God will enjoy or would enjoy to just sit in. I don't know. I mean, would he enjoy to sit in your thoughts? That's something for us to consider. Well, I pray that this word it has blessed you. I pray that you will pass it on. You know why? Because we are blessed, not for just ourselves, but we are blessed to be a blessing. I'll see you next time on the next 5 at 5.